Okay, this is just a real quick and dirty video here about an idea I had about how to do an angled headstock on a CNC without any fixturing whatsoever, just dowel pins. So this, and hopefully the video is going to be okay. This is, so you're going to basically machine your neck and your headstock in two separate pieces, and then you're going to machine your heel separately. That's how I always do it. So this is going to be your neck block, and this is your headstock. Okay. For your neck, you're going to start with your neck up. You're going to have 3 dowel pins, or you could have 2 on the bottom and 2 on the side, so 4 total, or you could just have 1 on the bottom, doesn't really matter. But you're going to have, I guess, yeah, 2 on the bottom is good. That doesn't matter. Anyway, 2 dowel pins over here, you could have 3 even, whatever. Okay, so you're going to machine, you're going to face your stock to get it the right height. That's important. So you want it to be, your stock to be exactly the right height. And then you're going to machine your truss rods and whatever else you want to do while the neck is upwards. And then you're going to machine your scarf joint here for the headstock. Okay, so you're going to come down and you want to make that as neat as possible. So you just need a little bit of sanding to get it flat, but you don't want to do much of anything. So I do a lot of close parallel passes going down this way, so that with a flat bit, so that I don't get too much in the way that I need to clean up. It probably just like 5 passes with 80 grit sandpaper, just making sure you keep everything super square. So you're going to mill that all the way down to the waist board, so this is nice, and you have a nice scarf joint there. And then the other really important thing you're going to do is you're going to mill this edge of the stock, because the stock is going to be a little bit oversized on the X. And you're going to mill this exactly to your stock thickness. Is that still showing up? I hope you can see it. That looks okay. All right, so that's all you're going to do over there. On your headstock, you're going to mill it to the exact, same here, you're going to do a perimeter here, so you're going to mill this exactly to the right length, but with your headstock, you're going to mill it exactly to the right length. You're also going to do the same thing. Actually, the headstock is going to be like that when you mill it. So the dowel pin will be here, here, probably here, and you're going to face the stock. You're going to cut this edge. You're going to cut it to the right length, and then you're going to also do your parallel passes down here too. And probably you'll do a clearing pass first, but then your parallel passes to make that scarf as close to perfect as you can. And you're also going to mill this edge, so this is perfect, and then the scarf is perfect, and that's all perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, this is the cool part, I think. So you're going to make a fixture board to glue the headstock to the neck. And what this board is going to be like you're going to do it on the CNC, and it's going to be exactly the same, exactly the size of your stock, your neck stock, the whole neck modeled as a stock, including this and this glued together and surrounding your neck. And what you're going to do is put dowel pins into this gluing board, probably cover it with plastic so you don't glue your neck to it. And the dowel pins, the really important part of the dowel pins, you're going to have a dowel pin on the end here and a dowel pin on the end here. So you're going to have dowel pins that are surrounding your stock on 4 sides, surrounding your headstock on 4 sides, and then you have dowel pins here and here, and they keep this from sliding out and this from sliding out. So the point being is that when I put, and this is all going to be on the side, so when I glue it up, it's going to be on its side. Can you still see? I hope so. It's going to be on its side, and then these dowel pins on the end are going to hold everything together at exactly the right length. So when you pull this out, you're going to have a perfectly modeled stock. So there's no confusion as to where this plane is, basically. So then what I'm going to do is, or what I would do, is I'm going to have this perfectly modeled stock. Might have to, clean this joint up so this is perfectly flat, but it should just fit right together because you machined it. So the first thing I'm going to do is then flip this around 180 degrees, and I'm going to put it headstock facing down. Neck is going to be up in the air, and I'm going to put I'm going to have dowel pins here, probably 2 here, here. So what we just did is made a perfectly sized stock. So then I can flip this around and I know exactly where this end is in relation to this end. So, and I know exactly how long this is. And the computer knows, or Fusion knows. So then I can machine whatever. I want to machine my tuners, or I want to machine my outline. It's all taped down, face down, and I can do my tuners, my outline. I can do whatever I want to do up until like basically where the neck starts moving up. But even then, Fusion's going to know where the neck is, so I can machine the basic, the transition of the neck. I might leave stock to leave here, but just rough it out. And then, when I'm done with whatever I wanted to do on the headstock, I'm going to flip it 180 degrees again. Now it's going to be face down. The truss rod side is going to be face down. And I have dowel pins here, here, here. And then I can machine the rest of my neck. And I can bring it up to here. And this should, if it all works out, this should meet up with where I roughed in my neck profile. I'm going to do all my neck shaping, my parallel passes here. And I'm going to machine the face that's going to meet my heel block here. And I'm going to do my outline. I'm basically going to finish the neck except for the heel block and do whatever I need to do for that. And I can do this transition because the machine knows where this is also. The nice thing about this is that everything that I'm machining is always face down. It's not on any kind of fixture, so I'm going to eliminate a lot of chatter. It's going to be secured to the wasteboard and should be good. So then as long as I machine this joint here, I'm going to take everything off. I'm going to machine my heel block like I normally do, which is a bunch of clearing and parallel passes, glue that to the neck, and should be good. Of course, like I said, I've never done it. I don't really make necks like this anymore, that I would need to do this anymore, but if I did, that's how I think I would do it. Let me know if it works for you.